Crane and the Cowboy, well, it's one of the oldest cliches. If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
And that the GOP, this is what they're coming around to with Donald Trump. Governor Rick Perry, we saw him a couple of weeks ago in Texas, and he looked right at us and said, I'm all for my senator, Mr. Cruz.
Yeah.
2 days later, Cruz gets whomped in Indiana. In fact, that was the day he got whomped in Indiana. 2 days later, he's on the Trump train. Well, you know, it's kind of pragmatic. In Texas, there's not a lot of gray. It's pretty much black and white, and they don't weep over something that, you know, it's over with. Trump's the guy. He's a Republican. We're going to get behind him. Otherwise, we get Obama 3.0, and we get 2 or 3 Supreme Court justices way left.
Yeah. And everybody's starting to coalesce. And the media, though, they're such at a fever pitch. They got to fill 24 hours of crap. Instead of saying, look, let them meet.
It's like a soap opera.
Yeah.
When we last left Donald Trump, he was in the Speaker's office.
Yeah.
But wait, you know.
And I get some idiot with a microphone saying, well, Donald Trump just got out of the car. Whoa, what an accomplishment. Right.
Donald Trump is wearing a tie today, and that signifies perhaps that, you know, nothing.
Did he open the door by himself when he went in the building? No, he had 2 people. Oh, my gosh, that signifies that he don't know how to open the door.
Trump, who still has the tangerine hair and too much makeup.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the hair the consistency of Tang, which we used to say about old Strom Thurmond. But yeah, people are coming around, and they're going to come around. But, you know, it's like dating. You know, the problem is the media wants these guys to get married on the first date, and that's going to end in divorce. Let them talk to each other.
Mike Huckabee wants to do that. He's come. It's amazing how out-of-work politicians are suddenly Donald Trump's big supporters.
Yeah, and out-of-work politicians who have absolutely no future and shouldn't have been in the campaign in the first place. I mean, Mike Huckabee died a long time ago, but nobody has the heart to tell him.
Rick Santorum will get on the Trump train any day now.
Yeah, and boy, that's going to be a news story.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, the cryon at the bottom of the, look, Rick Santorum, and then you'll have 2 people talking, Republican strategist, Democratic strategist. What do you think? Well, I think, you know, I've never been in a campaign, but I know all about it because I went to college.
It's a weird political season because the spin doctors are now at full speed, and we haven't really nominated anybody yet. We have the presumptive nominee on the Republican side. We used to have one on the Democratic side, but Bernie keeps winning these primaries. Who knows?
Yeah, I know. The aging of Aquarius continues on the Democratic side, you know. I mean, you got 2 people that are this far from wearing Depends every day.
Right. I'm waiting for Bernie to say, we are going to give you France if you vote for Bernie.
Yeah, and then, you know, I heard some New York Times guy say he was out in California at a Bernie rally, and the smell of marijuana was wafting in the air. Gee, what a shock.
In California, in certain places, that smell is always wafting in the air. But we digress. Let's get back to Mr. Trump's visit to Washington. They didn't exactly roll out the red carpet, but Mitch McConnell said it was a productive meeting, and Paul Ryan wouldn't quite go as far as to say there's an endorsement, but they made some progress.
You know, there's wings of the party. And, you know, when you coalesce, you're not going to agree on everything. Trump said it last night. I got to hand it to him. Last few nights on his interviews, he goes, look, if we can agree on 70% of the stuff, we're there, which is very Reagan-like. Reagan used to say, if I get 70% agreement, we're good. And then we'll come back and talk about the other 30%. And maybe they'll attack that 70% first as issues. Look, I'm starting to think that Donald Trump might be the battering ram Republicans need to give them some courage again. They got no courage. And maybe somebody's, you know, it's like the Wizard of Oz. You mentioned Margaret Hamilton earlier. Maybe it's like that. You know, somebody's going to come along and give them a badge of courage so they could actually go fight.
Right now, if you put a man-eating lion in the Republican Party headquarters, it would starve to death.
That's right.
Crane and the Cowboy, more ahead.